This may be a little hard to do, but you'll catch on to what I'm trying to do. I've written the song up again in German. Underneath the German, I've written the English. My father was a wanderman, and to me sticks it also in the blood. Therefore wander I lively, so long I can, and tip my hat. Schwenke, I guess, is more like wave my hat. Well, what I've done now is I've put it in French. I took that German and used Google Translator, and I translated it from German into French. And I adjusted it a little bit to make it a little bit shorter for my purposes, but it didn't really change much. All right, now let's look at, in terms of cognates, not the grammar, but cognates. These, we could say, are all cognates. Yeah, my, mine, mon. In French, it's similar. Father, vater. Those are cognates. Père is a cognate of padre, paternal. Var, vas. Those are cognates, obviously. Été, the verb to be, is quite different in French. These are probably all cognates. Ein, wander, un. Homme is man, and it is not a cognate. I mean, these are, obviously. But homme would be more like hombre in Spanish, if you know that, or humanity. Humanities would be wander, cognates. To describe this man, instead of that word, they've got a voyaging man. A man who voyages, who travels, a voyage. And of course, these are fine English words, to voyage, go on a voyage. But think of how it's different. But that's what I'm trying to get you to see. And and they're cognates. Is not, at least not obviously. Now this is different. In French you have to say, and it is equally in my blood. So these are cognates. My blood. Well, they just say it. They just say it differently. These, of course, are cognates. Not apparently, but also not there. Auch, also, not really cognates. Également would be equally not a cognate. Dans is in, not cognates, but these are. Mon sang, blood, brut, blood, cognates. Sang is as in the word sanguine. There aren't very many other words I can think of. Sang-froid is cold-blooded. I think, I don't know how you'd say that in English, but therefore, well, this part is a cognate. Alors has nothing to do with it. Je marche. Ich. Oops, I wander, I. It's such a close cognate, sometimes I make the mistake and cross over. Je is quite different. Marche, I march. You know, march is a fine word, but that word wander, to wander, is not in French. Flotte, well, these are not cognates. Vivement is lively. These, you could almost say that those are cognates. Zolang ich kann. So, yeah. Here we go. Aussi, as, that would be a way of saying also or as. Temps is time. So in French, really, you say, therefore I march lively as much time, as long time, as it can. Cognates, can, through. This would be related to maybe possibility, it, not cognates. And okay, we have no cognates here. Schwenke, meinen, Hut, chapeau. Well, I'm not going to count, but I'm hoping that you can see that when you just talk, not the grammar, well, not right now the grammar, but when you just talk about the simple Wortschatz, vocabulary, word treasure of German, it is so close in so many ways to English, comfortably close, the small words. Now, unfortunately, there is the grammar. And I don't know, maybe there are some people that just feel strongly about a word like également, equally, or voyage. And I'm sure most English speakers never even think about this, but I do. And it's like when I discovered German, I discovered an old cousin that I hadn't known, and I could know. It was not very hard to get to know well. Now again, there is the grammar. But, all right, well, that should be enough, I think, for today. We'll see you tomorrow.